guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Karina from Day by Day K, your fitness instructor and fitness friend. Guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining in for week 2 of our prenatal fitness workouts. In today's video, as you guys can see from the title, we are going to be hitting back and core. And I know it's pretty much the same thing, but what I mean by back and core is that we want to be working the upper back, mid back, and lower back, as well as the core all around. Okay, so in today's video, as you guys know, I'm going to be using a Bosu ball, but if you don't have a Bosu ball, it's not a problem at all. If you have a set of weights at home, that's perfectly fine to use as well. And then if you don't have any equipment at home, no problem. Just grab 2 water bottles that you're going to maybe want to use, or something that's a little bit weighted that you can use as a weight. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. So with that being said, let's get right into the workout, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Alrighty guys, so let's get right into this warm-up. We are going to start off by just tapping our feet on the Bosu ball, just kind of warming up the body here. If you don't have a Bosu ball, you're just going to be tapping on the floor, back and front. I'm adding in my arms to warm up that upper body because, again, we are going to be working a lot more on the upper body today than we are the legs, but those legs are going to be engaged a little bit throughout. So let's do some shoulder rolls here, going one direction, and now we're going to reverse it, going the opposite direction, warming up those shoulders, getting that blood pumping, and ready to go. We're going to do those taps one more time. This time we're going to be going around in a circle on that Bosu. Again, if you're on the floor, you can just go side to side if you prefer, or in one spot. Notice I'm still using those arms from the top, reaching, pulling down, squeezing the center of my back, warming it up. Very good. Let's do a couple of leg curls here. Arms are out to the sides here, bending and extending those elbows, warming up the joints as well. Let's add in a little bit of chest here, bringing those elbows in towards the body. Very good. Keep those legs going, guys. Awesome. From last week, same situation. So hip rotations here. Very good. I'll add in a video for week 1 somewhere around here as well, just in case you are starting off with this video. You can always refer back to last week's video if you want to add on. So notice here I'm just circling my hips forward this time, rounding it out. Very good. Sneezing a little bit in the middle there. And here we go, bicep curls. Again, just getting that body ready to go. And rolling out those arms a little bit here at the elbow joint. Very good. One direction, other direction. Awesome. And we are going to add on crisscrossing the hands in the back here, just warming up the back a little bit more here, as well as, again, that upper body here. You still want to keep that core nice and tight. Notice each time I'm doing this move, I'm alternating hands. And we're going to go back to that Bosu. A little bit of a pattern with the hands here, hands up, hands front. So again, each time I do this movement, I'm basically squeezing the center of the back, either from the top down or from the front to the back. Very good. And we're going to go into our first exercise here. So let's grab that Bosu ball. We're going to be doing back rows here. So I'm going to soften up my knees, hinge at the hips, and then I'm just going to be pulling that Bosu ball in towards my chest and extending my arms out. So you want to keep a nice flat back. My elbows are approximately at 45 degree angles here. And I'm just really focusing on that squeeze, really getting that Bosu out all the way down nice and low. Notice my Bosu is on an angle, just aligned with the rest of my core so that I can bring it in all the way. Okay, we're gonna go for 20 reps here, so keep it going. Perfect, and we're gonna add on. First round, we're gonna do this off the ball. So I'm just going to be kicking my leg front and back. So again, as I mentioned, a little bit of leg action here, but this is working on the balance, the center of gravity here, the core. If you need to stabilize yourself a little bit by holding on to the wall, you can feel free to do that as well. So keep it going here. Fabulous. Taking it down, shake it off if you need to, going into the other side. And here we go. 1, 2, keep it going. 3, again, focusing on one spot on the floor for balance. This is 5, 6, very good. 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it off. Very good. Let's go back to those back rows again. So you're gonna grab that Bosu again. If you're not using a Bosu, you guys know you can use weights or, as I mentioned, anything else. Going right into that rowing motion here. Going for 20 repetitions, and then we're going to be hitting that same exercise again, but this time we're going to be stepping on the Bosu. So just a quick little note as we're doing these rows, for the second exercise, if you don't have a Bosu at home and you want to add a little bit more of a challenge, go barefoot. Okay, but keep those rows going for now. Exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down. Couple more here. Perfect, and taking it down. Here is your option, only if you're feeling safe to do so. Again, staying comfortable, especially if you are pregnant. If you feel uncomfortable on the Bosu, then definitely do this on the floor. And we're gonna kick front and back again. So again, working that core. You might feel this in the leg, you might feel this in your calf, in your foot, but definitely working kind of the whole body here all at the same time. Again, you can hold the wall for a little bit of stability, or doing this on the floor without shoes on. So you're almost there. Stepping it down, shake it off a little bit, and trying out the other side here. So just a quick little note also, if you want to practice this and you're just starting off, an option is just kind of holding yourself up on that one leg, lifting your knee up, and then placing it back down to the Bosu. So that's just another option for the body to get used to this movement. Or again, as I said, easiest way to get better at something is keep practicing. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it all in one day. You can always come back to this video and practice this workout one more time, or this specific exercise. So you're almost there. And taking it down. Awesome. Let's add on. We're going to go into some core here. So corner, I'm showing you guys an option. Otherwise, we're going into a plank. On the floor or on the Bosu, straight arms, and you want to make sure that your palms are nice and flat on that Bosu. You're not gripping the Bosu. And we're just doing some basic mountain climbers, going for 10 per side here, keeping that core nice and tight. Again, if you're not comfortable with the mountain climbers, you can do the standing up version. Fantastic. Let's add on. We're going to use the Bosu. If you don't have a Bosu, you're going to use your weight here, and we're going to do obliques. So the heavier side, so the side that you're holding the Bosu, you're going to be actually reaching to the opposite side of the body. You want to be keeping the belly button to the spine, abs engaged, like when you're coughing or sneezing here, reaching down to the opposite knee, coming back up nice and tall, nice and straight. I'm keeping my knees nice and soft here, chest out, shoulders back, and you want to make sure that you're not slouching forward. 5 left here. We got 4. Awesome stuff, guys. 3, 2, last one. Boom, and let's switch over to the other side here. Get ready for it, and here we go. Down and take it up. Down and take it up. Just as far as you can go. Again, everyone's gonna feel a little bit different in this movement with regards to flexibility. It's not about touching your knee on the side there. You just want to make sure that you're keeping your posture here. Awesome stuff. Exhaling on the way down, inhaling on the way up. 5 left, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super duper awesome here. Very good. Shake it off if you need to. We're going to go back to those mountain climbers again. And again, that option in the corner there if you prefer to do the standing version. So again, we got 9 more per side, 8, breathing, 7, or you can even just hold a plank, 6, 5, keep it going, guys, 4, 3, 2, and that's it. Nice. Shaking it off. Let's go into those obliques one more time. So we're reaching over to one side. Second set here. Very good. So just following along, and I'll meet you guys back after this part of the exercise. Fabulous. Let's switch it over to the other side. Same thing here. Making sure, again, you're keeping those knees nice and soft. Notice my feet are facing forward. Looking good, guys. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Let's keep it going. A few more reps here. We got 3 left here. We got 2. Last one. Amazing here. Very good, guys. So adding on, we're gonna go into wall angels. You guys know this is one of my favorite exercises for the back. So I'm hitting right into it. You guys can pause this video if you need to set yourselves up. We're going for 20 repetitions here. Keeping in mind your back is glued to the wall, your elbows are glued to the wall. We are going to be doing this exercise next week as well. We did it last week, and again, it's because it's really awesome for posture here and really strengthening that back. You want to make sure you're not feeling pain in the shoulders, so you don't have to go up as high as I am. You can just hold it in one place and count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi to 20 if that's all you're comfortable with today, and that's okay. So keep it going, guys. Think about that belly button to the spine still, and with your legs, you just want to sit any way that you're comfortable. Very good. We're going to add on here. What you're going to do is you're going to come onto your all fours here. We're going to do a little bit of a core strengthening exercise. We're just going to be flexing your abs and then relaxing. Flexing the abs and then relaxing. It's a very small move. It's not really like an arching of the back. I know my back is coming up a little bit, but it's more focusing in on that ab tightening here. From here, we're going to add on a little bit more. So just keep watching this segment because we are going to add on another variation, but this is the round 1, option 1 here. So now we're going to go into shoulder, like a little bit of a shoulder exercise here. So we're just kind of warming up the shoulders, squeezing the scapulas as you kind of push down. Notice my elbows are staying nice and straight here, so I'm not bending at the elbows. I'm just kind of depressing from the shoulders and then lifting up. So 10 and 10, and we're gonna go back to those wall angels. So again, 20 wall angels. And again, take your time with this, guys. Remember, every day is going to feel a little bit different. Maybe today is going to be a stronger day. Maybe today is not as strong of a day, and that's okay. As long as it's your personal best for today, that's literally all that matters here. Very good. Shake it off a little bit, and here we go. We're going into round 2 here. We're going to extend one leg, drop the hip down, opposite hand extends, and we're going to lift and lower here. Okay, option if you're not comfortable with this movement. Again, if it's hard on the shoulders for any reason, or if the balance is throwing you off, you can just continue doing the first exercise that we did before, which we are going to repeat later on again. So just lifting and lowering here, squeezing the back, and again, opposite hand, opposite leg, working that core with regards to balance. I'm going to switch over to the other side. Notice my spine is staying nice and aligned, so my head isn't looking forward. My head is looking straight down so that my neck is nicely aligned as well. Pointing my toes, squeezing that glute. Again, getting in a little bit of extra leg work here. Nothing wrong with that. Keep it going. And taking it down, take a little break if you need to, and then we're going to bring it back for our last set for the wall angels. I know we're doing 3 rounds of this one just because I love it so much. Here you go. As you guys can even tell from this video, from round 1 to round 3, you can see that my arms are coming up even a little bit higher this time. So again, every round is going to feel different. Body's going to get used to the movements over time. So again, just do what you can here, and of course you can feel free to do this standing as well. You don't have to be sitting on the floor to do this exercise. I like to do it on the floor just because it kind of helps me keep my back nice and flat. I find that my mid back kind of arches when I'm standing. It's harder to keep it in place. So just keeping that in mind, do what works for you. Fantastic. We're gonna do our last set here. So here is an additional movement here. Extending one leg back, opposite hand is gonna come out to the side this time. So if you have that weight, you can even hold your weight here. We're gonna go lift and lower, but this time a little bit of a mind and body coordination here when your leg is coming just straight up and your arm is coming out to the side. We're gonna go 10 per side, and then we're gonna repeat the scapular retractions as well as the abdominal crunches again. So if you're doing that, you're gonna go for 20. Otherwise, we're hitting 10 of these per side, and then we're gonna go back to that first move. So here we go, switching over to the other side, arm out to the side, and here we go, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Or again, you can continue practicing keeping that hand forward, working that core from the front all the way around to the back here. Beautiful stuff, guys. Okay, setting it up again onto all fours, and again, tightening those abs and relaxing. Tighten and relax. So last 10 here, 8 left now. Very good. 7, 6, and hold. Good. 5. Very small movements, but very effective movement. 3 left. 2. Last 1. Amazing. And scapular retractions. Boom. 2. Very good. 3. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, nicely aligned. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Super duper, guys. Shake it off, grab some water if you need it, and we're gonna go into our stretching. We're almost there. So I'm just sitting on the floor, rounding my back here, stretching out that back. You can curl your head in just a little bit, chin to chest if you need to. Holding it here for a few seconds, and then we're gonna add on, we're gonna sit facing the front here, gonna cross one arm over the chest, holding on to the wrist. You're gonna pull that hand in and then relax your shoulder and holding it here. Very good. Of course, option to do this standing if you're more comfortable or seated in a chair. Cross it over, pull it in, relax that shoulder again. Very good. Awesome, shaking it out here. Let's roll the shoulders back a couple of times here. Rolling them back, very good. And rolling the shoulders forward. Upper body worked hard today. Great stuff, guys. I'm so proud of you for sticking in till the end here. Fabulous. Let's take it up. And we're going to just hang down here. You can hold onto your elbows. Just rock yourself side to side. You want to keep your knees soft. Again, whatever you feel comfortable with. Relaxing your neck here, relaxing your head. Amazing. Just stretching out all the vertebrae in your back here. Feels so good. Dropping the hands. We're going to bring ourselves up halfway, and we're going to flatten the back and round the back. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, getting oxygen to the body here, especially because we've been hanging down for a little bit. So we're going to take a nice deep breath and exhaling all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Let's finish off with just a little bit on the neck here, just turning our head side to side. Very good. Try to go as far as you can, all the way turning that head, getting a little bit of additional movement in that upper part of our spine. And looking up and down. And again, for the looking up and down, this really depends on how comfortable it feels for you. You don't have to turn your head up that high, just as far as your neck is comfortable. If you prefer to just look up with your eyes, that's completely fine as well. Back to center, take a nice deep breath up. Give yourself a high five, shake it off, give yourself a hug, and we are done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed week 2. I'm excited for week 3 already. I have some fun and exciting stuff for you guys planned already. So I'll see you guys next week. And don't forget, if you guys have any questions or comments, please post them below. I always love hearing from you guys, love getting new ideas, and it helps me to kind of stay inspired on this channel. So of course, if you enjoyed this video, if you know any women that are expecting at the moment and maybe you want to shoot this video, send it to them so they can try it out, feel free to do that as well. And I will see you guys next week. Ciao!